We have Buffalo Bills, New England Patriots for the Thursday night game. Who you guys got?
I'm going with Mac Jones,
Ooh.
the league leader last week.
I'm
apparently,
I'm
from
riding
trivia.
with Buffalo.
I'm gonna write it down. So
That's
and
what
take a
that's
picture,
what that's,
and I will
that's
send
my
it.
future pick. And I know they've been shaky Warriors the past couple weeks, but it's a divisional rivalry game. Like they gotta.
It's in New England.
They gotta come through.
Timo, who do you like in this first one?
What's the record of the Bills? Have they've lost 1, 2?
They're 8-3.
Bills
8-3. I'm gonna rock with the Baldy, and I'm gonna go Bills. I haven't been doing too good myself, so I'm gonna let the Baldy guy pick.
If you want to go and take a ride with me, because I'm also going Bills.
You going Bills?
Bills.
I can't let him
Bills.
get this lone wolf. I'm gonna go Patriots.
Work smarter, not harder.
Back-to-back
Pittsburgh, Atlanta on Sunday.
Dang, this game is average as shit.
You know what? Shout out. Hey. Hold on. Shout out Pittsburgh because I made that change last week.
It got you in the game.
and
That's
they got
true.
me in the game.
Actually,
call.
going to go Pittsburgh as well.
I'm also going to write Pittsburgh because that Atlanta defense is just suspect still.
was a
Pittsburgh is
good
like
load.
catching a little stride right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Tomlin gonna get them somewhere near 500.
Bruh.
I got a
TJ
feeling.
Watt's been balling too. Like,
I wish I could pull up the odds of like what your guys' record are when you guys are vibing. You know, when y'all be vibing. So I'm actually gonna go opposite. Like I'm gonna just take the opposite of the vibe. Like, right now y'all vibing. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take Atlanta.
I also like Atlanta in this because I think Pittsburgh looked good last week, and I feel like it's too easy of a pick. Like that's the one that you look
Secret
at,
society.
and it feels a little too. It feels a little too. I'm with you on that, Timo.
Vibes are a little
Y'all standing
strong.
outside of the
Vibes are
club.
real strong.
That
on
felt a
this
little
side.
too sure for a
Yeah.
team that's
Hey,
4-7.
They always vibe. They always
a
vibe
little
during
too
this time.
sure. Titans Eagles. I'm interested to see where you guys go with this.
I'm going Philly because they're at home. Only reason why. If they were in Tennessee, I'd actually go Tennessee.
my gut tells me Tennessee, but
Mine
my
too.
head is telling me Eagles.
What is your BSB telling you?
I'm picking Eagles right now, but I may go back and forth with them for a little bit because my gut is telling me Tennessee, especially after Tennessee lost last week. Like,
Who did they lose to again?
Bengals.
Bengals. That's a good matchup though.
I
Who's
know
also been catching stride.
it's more like is this like a Derrick Henry like game because like I just don't know, man. But
Hey, I didn't know Josh Jacobs passed him last week. With that last week game, is leading rusher.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Like I said, I haven't been watching football.
Stefan, you want to know how many points, fantasy points, Josh Jacobs' last run to end the game was?
How much?
It was 25 points. That one play. You know who was against? Me. One play.
But you were happy in real life.
I don't care about those.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You guys wanted to throw away the season.
I'm
That's what
just
it was
watching the
idea.
movie. I just got my.
There was only one game that I only care about winning the rest of the year,
I don't know.
Heads life.
and it's
Oh,
the Niners.
nah,
game.
against the Chiefs.
But after that was losing all the other games and get a high draft pick.
I just
Y'all
want
gonna
to.
make the playoffs.
I just want to
this
beat
year.
Kansas City. I
would hate it.
It's at this point I succumb to just whatever. I don't have a preference. The Raiders just happen. It just happened, and I don't know what way it's gonna happen, whatever. But I actually this weekend was one of the first weekends I actually sat down and watched some teams in like full that I really haven't really seen a lot of. And one of those teams was the Eagles. I hadn't really sat down watch what makes them really good, and like the Packers is where they played them. The Eagles are definitely the best team in the league right now. I don't think it's one of those they're like the Steelers a couple years ago. No, they actually play really good defense. They run the ball well. Jalen Hurts took the step.
offense runs
Great
smooth.
receiver. Yeah.
When that
AJ
offense is on the
Brown.
same page, they're too smooth.
No, they're the most complete team in the league.
Easy. And you know what? It
They
really
paid a lot
is.
of good money for it.
I know, right?
This is
did.
what they planned for.
But it really all came down. The only reason they can spend that money is because it all mattered on Jalen Hurts taking the step. And he did. You can say he's an elite. He's an MVP candidate.
Well, they
for
started
sure.
off by getting rid of the bad contract in the that Wentz character. That was the first step to being
True.
a winning team.
True. He was the Colts problem. He was down to the Commanders problem. That's for sure.
He's in my Ben Simmons category.
Also, from teams that I actually sat down and really thoroughly watched, the Niners are probably the second best team, but the most boring team to watch in the NFL.
Correct.
Oh my God. It's like watching those old Bears teams, like
Yeah,
with
they
like
just
Hal
run the
Orton. It's
ball.
like, this is gross.
I would
Run
never
the
pick them in
weapons
Madden.
are
Run the
there,
ball.
but
Run the ball. Run
It
the
was
ball.
the Saints had chances. Jimmy's actually the most luckiest NFL player of all time.
It's
Like,
not
like the
even
interception that got taken back for Trey Lance to get hurt, to him to come. No, I can't stand him. But the Niners
Super
are
Bowl rings
solid.
in the sun.
They're good, but they're the most
For
boring
lucky.
team. Like
Yep.
it was, I wanted to fall asleep
Porn
plenty
star
time.
Jimmy G.
But I am. With that said, I'm gonna go Eagles because I just don't believe in the Titans though.
My gut is telling me
I
Titans.
just can't.
I'm gonna be mad if the Titans do win, but
You
I'm
know
not
what?
going to be because
Oh,
I'm with you.
I'm gonna go with your gut. I'm gonna go Titans just because your gut's telling you that. It's 'cause I'm going with your
I
gut.
actually before
Because
you-
every time somebody's had a gut feeling, it goes at least
Yes.
close that way.
Yeah.
So I'm going with Danny's gut.
I went Titans because if there's one thing the Titans can do is kind of just disrupt what the offense is doing just enough.
Right.
So,
And they
you
do
know, a lot
run
of
the
things.
ball enough.
Yeah, exactly.
keep
And they'll
people off
keep
the
it
field.
out of his hands. Like, I mean, that's all you can do with good quarterbacks. You just, hey, we just need time of possession. So, and if there's one
Right.
thing they could do is time of possession. So that's the only reason why. Because then they're not gonna let the Eagles get busy. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna stack it pretty well.
That's
What's
the
his
only
name's
reason why
pretty
I
good
feel
at
like being at home.
Vrabel's always been a good coach against like really good quarterbacks. So that's why he's always winning games.
They're gonna win 3-0.
You're going Titans?
Nah, hell no. I'm going Philly.
I went Titans though.
all right,
My
next
gut.
game.
I'm with you. I'm with Danny though. My gut said to pick Tennessee, but really being at home, I really just that's the only reason why I'm taking Philly.
Yeah.